What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. We are outside my second fixer-upper project here in the Bay Area, and I'm going to be super excited to take you through this and give you a full walkthrough. The beauty of it, we're only a couple blocks away from my last project, so if you haven't seen that, make sure you click the link up above and you can see the before and afters and the final result of that fixer. But taking you outside here, you can see that this is a Spanish Revival style property. It's got these beautiful clay tiles on the roof and wonderful arched windows all throughout the property. So that is really going to make an impression on any buyers once we're finished with this home. We've been getting extremely lucky with corner lot properties. This is a nice corner lot. That means a lot of light is going to be able to shine into the home and into the living room. We've got a detached garage in the back there, so corner lot's very desirable. We're only a couple blocks away from the school. Right down the street, you can see a park, and that's the elementary school. So fantastic location again. Outside, we're really not going to do too much. We've got this beautiful brick pathway. We're going to power wash, really brighten it up, cut the grass here, and paint everything. Probably paint it a nice white so that it pops. Let me take you inside. We've got a beautiful curved door. There's not too much to it, unfortunately. The neighbor's got a better door than us, but we'll sand it down, paint it, and just leave it as that. Now come on in to the living room. All right, now walking into the living room here, this is really gonna be the showstopper. We've got this beautiful barrel vaulted ceiling right above me. And so any buyer that walks in, we really want to highlight this, along with all the arched windows that I haven't even opened up yet, but that's going to let a ton of light into this property. So in order to highlight this, we're going to re-drywall everything and do a level 5 drywall that's going to make the ceiling very, very smooth. And it's my idea currently to have these mud-in track lights parallel on these long walls here that shoot up at the ceiling and really highlight that nice curvature. This home is on the Alameda historical list. It's on the second tier, and this Spanish Revival style property is something that we really want to dig into and highlight. So all of our designs are really going to match the architectural style to keep that integrity throughout the design. And you'll see that with all the archways we intend to keep. So keeping everything smooth here, we've got these beautiful wooden floors down below me. There is some damage throughout, but what we're gonna ideally intend to do, and hopefully save cost by doing so, is keep these floors, refinish it, sand it a darker color so that it hides some of these stains, and it's gonna look beautiful at the end of the day with a nice white paint color on the walls. This living room flows into this dining room area, and behind this wall is the kitchen, which I'll show you in a second. But what we learned from our last property is that people loved the open floor concept that we have. So what we are intending to do is take down this wall, and the kitchen right now is pretty small, which you'll see, but taking down this, adding a peninsula island here overlooking this dining room area and these beautiful windows is really going to make all the difference and change the entire layout of how life is lived, from the kitchen to dining to living room. So come over into, I think the electricity's on, but into the kitchen here. It is quite small, but we are going to be doing a lot. Obviously the floors right now are pretty damaged. We've got to resolve that, but that's after we demo everything. The layout's going to be relatively similar with the sink on this side. Like I said, the peninsula on that wall, and we'll just continue the countertops and stop it at the wall over here. We are going to be expanding this a little bit more though. So this wall is coming down, and it's getting pushed back a bit. And really another big wall that's coming down is this thing. So there is another room behind here, but we're taking down this wall, so we'll use it as sort of a landing area, and I'll show you in a bit. There's a beautiful bay window here, and what we intend to do, continuing this countertop, potentially have another peninsula here and nook bench seating that will be overlooking this area once the wall's taken down. But let me lead you into what I'm talking about here. Coming into this landing, it's awkward as it stands right now, but this is the wall that's going to be leaving us. You've got this landing here, and then it's another route into the living room, which I can show you. And boom, there you go. So it's sort of like a revolving route. Now back here, there is a bedroom. So what's highly desirable is a bedroom on the first floor. This property is 4 bedrooms in total and 2 bathrooms, but we will be adding another bath. But a bedroom on the first floor allows for elderly guests, friends, etc., in order to stay in here and not have to go up the stairs. So now I'll take you back into the mudroom. So as life is lived now, you've got the dining area, the living room, the wonderful kitchen, and it leads out into this mudroom that eventually goes into the backyard. But in this mudroom, we're going to be adding that 3rd bathroom. Right now, there's already a toilet here. I think it's unpermitted, but we're going to be getting rid of it, making a full bath right in this on this half of the room, and then you'll have a wonderful mud walkway into the backyard. So mudroom leading into this backyard. We also have a detached garage here. Now, one of the highly desirable things in Alameda with detached garages is that you can convert them into another playroom, a living room, whatever it is that you want, maybe even an office. So we're really going to maximize that. We're going to make this usable as a garage, but we're also going to finish it inside, drywall everything, add electrical, and add some beautiful French doors in the back here that'll open up and be able to be used as sort of this indoor-outdoor flow, and really stage that as sort of like an entertainment or playroom that can be used for people hanging out back here. The backyard itself is not really that small, so we've got to maximize the space here, and by having the French doors open, it really makes it feel as it's one big space. Illusion is enlarging the backyard. So I'm really excited for how that's going to turn out. Obviously, you got this beautiful maple tree. We're going to trim it down a bit, have that hang over, maybe have a nice table back here for people to eat and gather. Now, let me take you upstairs. So now I'm going to take you upstairs to check out the 3 bedrooms that are there and the 2 bathrooms. But first, you can see this kind of Romeo and Juliet balcony that we have here on the staircase. I'm not really sure what it's for. I think it's called a mezzanine, but I definitely know once we get this house sold, we're gonna have a party here, and I'm gonna have to make a toast up there. That's for damn sure. You've got these nice wooden floors again that we're hoping polish, sand, and stain. And you've got sort of an awkward layout here with 2 bedrooms on this side, and then this kind of triangular shaped bathroom. It's the most remodeled room in the house right now. However, we are still going to remodel it some more. I'm going to show you this closet here that's quite unique in terms of it just being an elongated closet. And so it's not very, very usable as a kid's closet just because of the shape. So what we intend to do is push the bathtub all the way back to this back wall here, and elongating that bathroom, and then cutting out a new closet that'll only be about 2 feet deep instead of this 5-6 foot deep closet. It's a lot more practical and usable for a kid who's going to be living in here. And so to show you what that looks like is this bathtub is going to be about 2 to 3 foot back, and this closet for the bedroom is going to sort of come out like this. It's an L shape. Got a nice skylight here. We're going to have the dual vanity now that this is going to be pushed back, And so it's just gonna be an elongated version of this. The bedroom behind you, not much to it, so I'm not gonna show you that, but we're gonna head up to the master primary bedroom. Got these nice archways. Again, we're definitely keeping that. And we're gonna be re-drywalling, again, everything in this entire house. You've got this bathroom here and a closet, but as it stands right now, this bathroom is pretty small. You can see me in here and it just feels tight. So this closet here, we're gonna take it out and we're gonna really make it one big shower and eat up into this closet space. There is a closet in that back corner, but frankly, it's not big enough. And so we're going to eat up this closet, but still leave a 2-foot depth here so that you can have a closet opening in this hallway. And so we think with this combination of that, and if we remove these walls sticking out, people can have another console here if they need, and that should be enough closet space. So that's mainly what we're doing here. I'm excited to see how it turns out. What you don't see right now is there's these beautiful French doors that lead out onto the balcony outside the front of the house where we just were. And so there's gonna be a lot of light being able to come into this room. You'll be able to step out, have your coffee, have a smoke, whatever it is. And this is gonna be a really beautiful room, and I'm excited for it. All right, everyone, you'll notice that there is a ton of trash still left over in the property. And the reason being is that during negotiations, we had told the seller that they can leave a bunch of their stuff there and we'll handle the disposal of it. And that's a great way in order to separate yourself from maybe the other people that are offering on the property, and getting a better deal at the end of the day, giving the seller something to make a win-win situation. But that's what we have for the walkthrough: a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, 1,600 and about 50 square feet. And I'm super excited to see this architectural gem really here in the city of Alameda come to life. I've got a prediction of price of what I intend to sell it for. I bought it for $945,000, and I'm hoping we sell it for and at the end of the day, it might take 6, it might take 8 months, we'll see. But I'm gonna beep out that prediction so that you'll have to follow along this journey and wait until the final results, and then I'll share that with you and we'll see if I got it right. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this walkthrough, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment on some style ideas that you have, and I'll be sure to take that into account. But I'm Jay Cohen. See you on the next video. Thanks for watching.